Thunk, think, thunk, tank. It's time for Thunk Tank.
Hi, welcome to Thunk Tank. My name is Calvin, and I just woke up from a nap.
I'm Andreas, and if my legs were arms, I'd have more shirts.
My name is Eric, and up until a few seconds ago, I forgot I needed an intro.
Ooh. Well,
So, I'm just going to kick it right
here we
off.
are.
I'm going to kick it right off. 5G cancer insurance. That's my idea today.
It's so simple and so stupid.
It's
so
okay. No, the problem there is you can't prove they didn't get the cancer from 5G.
I mean, you
can't
can.
prove that they did either.
You can.
Yeah.
I think you can prove that they didn't get the cancer from 5G. I think you can prove it.
I think it isn't it not possible to prove a negative.
You can.
That is
that not in
Like
legal
we
terms.
Can't figure out a mechanism that it could. Oh, legal terms. Okay,
Right.
You're the scientist doing the legal thing.
Right.
Okay, I see how
do you know what I'm saying? Though, like
Yeah.
legally, absolutely, you could do that. Scientifically,
this
I
can
mean,
happen.
Is medical science on board for 5G cancer insurance?
I mean, there's legally there are you could prove that there are no black swans, but scientifically, you can't prove that there are no black swans. That's correct.
Are there not black swans?
No, it's just that unless you've seen a black swan, seeing a black swan is a way to prove that a black swan exists. But
Right.
not seeing a black swan doesn't prove that black swans don't exist. So you're right. Your basic concept is correct. But we're talking about,
Two legal standards. I see what you mean.
Yeah.
You think we can legally prove that 5G doesn't cause cancer?
Oh, yeah.
Which would make the insurance that we're offering people completely worthless, and our assertion that we knew that the whole time is going to be how we defend from having to ever pay out a claim?
It's worked for Fox News.
I feel like that's some sort of fraud, and I think before going in on this 5G cancer insurance, we should maybe not call it insurance.
Ooh, 5G cancer repellent. It's a spray-on.
No,
I mean,
like we call it like a communal
5G shield.
fund.
5G shield. They're special hats.
They're lined with tinfoil.
When you say it like that, it sounds stupid.
But like if we call it like a group funding thing, like if we somehow make it not insurance, because I'm certain there are laws governing insurance, but if we find some like category of like economic vehicle that isn't governed by needing to be in any way fair or just to the people who are giving us all their money in the hopes that it'll save them when they get cancer from the 5G.
Crystal healing. We don't
want to be bogus healers. Everybody's done that.
Okay, I mean, I do feel like... All right. So this is just insurance. How about... Let me pitch you on this. It's insurance. It's like life insurance, but it's only for if you die from cancer, specifically from 5G, right? And it's just normal shitty life insurance, except the terms are much, much lower, right?
I feel like you're on the same path as that guy who did Rapture insurance. But like in that case, like you can definitely prove they weren't raptured. And they're never going to say, oh no, the rapture isn't real, it can't happen, this insurance was a ripoff.
That's bullshit. Hold on, let's take a pause here. I'm gonna put a pin in that and come back to rapture insurance. Because that's insuring the wrong fucking people. Right?
Is it?
Yeah. Rapture insurance should be for the people that definitely know they're not gonna go to the rapture, but they're like, if the rapture happens, you pay me a tremendous sum of money so that like I have a lot of money before all the torture stuff.
Wow, that's not how that. I mean, I get what you're saying, but that's not.
Yeah,
the
It
idea.
could go either way. Like rapture insurance could like pay for your less godly friends and family to do good during the 1,000 years of suffering or whatever.
That's what it's for. That's the way.
Right,
That's,
like that, or like to take care of your pets, because dogs don't go to heaven apparently,
Mhm.
according to some people who are probably wrong.
Would
Like,
that-
if anybody deserves to go to
inherently,
heaven.
I'm pretty much betting they're all wrong.
Uh-huh.
But,
Yeah.
really rolling the dice on that one.
yeah. Given Pascal's wager, yes, they're very much rolling the dice on that one.
But
Wait.
okay, so it's for the.
Wait,
but
do you guys
I don't
do you
know
know?
if Pascal wager?
No, does Pascal's wager say you should buy rapture insurance?
No, it definitely says that's a bad deal. So look, the thing is,
okay.
Pascal's
Okay, good.
Pascal's wager is like so I think. Wait, hold on. Now I need to talk about something else for a second.
All right.
I do know
Yeah.
Pascal's wager, but now I'm wondering which
Pascal's
direction it's
wager
from.
says you should give me all your money, or you might not go to heaven.
Yep, that's why you should give us money. Go to Patreon
You
/
can't prove.
Thunk Tanked, and give us I don't know $400 a month.
Or any amount of money, really, and
I'll
we will
tell you
let you
what,
into heaven.
if
Only
you
our
give me
patrons
400
get into heaven.
If you give me $400 a month on Patreon, when you get raptured, I'll take care of your dog.
Okay. So the problem is with Pascal's wager is a pro God belief thing because it says
it's pro God.
Right, but it's very much not if you think about it for even a minute.
It's pro Pascal's wager says give me all your money.
So
That's what it is.
no. Okay, so there's like you make a little list. There's either God exists or he doesn't exist, and you believe in him or you don't, and you mark those out, and you look at the pros and cons of those situations. If you believe in God, you get and God exists, you get eternal happiness. If you believe in God and God doesn't exist, you get nothing. If you do not believe God exists and God exists, you get eternal misery. If God doesn't exist and you don't believe, you get nothing. So the obvious benefit, if that was the ultimate chart, is to believe in God. But the problem is like which God? If you put every God on that list, the bet becomes very bad.
The real problem is that if you don't give me your money, I'm sending you to super hell.
Oh, no.
Really, really bad.
Super hell.
I want to
Wow.
remind you, Super
That just-
Hell.
F's the whole diagram up. It doesn't account for super hell.
Yeah, it's not accounting for
Super Hell's
super
a
hell.
bad
That's true.
place. That's where we
Super
send
Hell.
all the bad people.
I mean,
And the politicians.
just
Oh, yeah,
take.
that's
The
what I
ones
said.
who don't give me your money now.
It's basically every hell added together multiplied by 2. It's
Yeah.
It's all hells twice.
Yeah, it's
We
real
did
bad.
add a DMV to it as well, just to make it a little better. So
It's like
Top
regular
10
hell
hell.
with more pain and bureaucracy.
So we're not selling 5G insurance.
I mean,
because
we
can't
could.
prove
Like,
it doesn't cause cancer.
I think there would be lawsuits, and lawsuits are expensive. We just want people to give us their money and then, like, not get anything.
Mm.
Like rapture insurance,
Right.
which was a
Space
brilliant
insurance.
scam. Space insurance?
Space insurance, right? There's a lot of shit in space. And it's always coming down.
Oh, like asteroid insurance.
No, NASA has satellites that are falling out of the damn sky. They're like, oh, they're in a retrograde orbit. Whatever that means. And so and so there's all these heavy metal space things coming out of the sky. And
Space
one day
junk
one of them's
insurance.
gonna hit you or your house.
Yeah.
Maybe your car.
I feel
And
like
that's not
regular
an act of
insurance probably
God.
covers that.
That's not an act of
Not an
God,
act of
though.
God, that's an act of NASA.
That's an act of NASA. Yeah, it's an act
Yeah.
of man.
So I think we should make an insurance that for that specifically.
I don't know why I feel like insurance already covers that.
It totally probably does.
Like,
Oh,
I mean, why wouldn't
people
every
are
insurer
overinsured
not?
all the time?
Yeah. Why
People
would
are
every
overinsured
insurer not
all the time.
include every dumb little thing they could as basically a freebie?
It seems like insurance is a hard, scam to run.
It
I
is,
know
with
they
all the
seem to be doing it
regulation,
pretty
it is very
efficiently.
hard.
My insurance. I moved recently, in case people can't tell by the echo.
Or the different background. or the hair?
Well, that's only for our watchers. We're mostly an audio podcast.
Are we really? Good for
Yeah.
us.
No, most of our listeners are audio
Should probably
based.
get
Are
a
they?
better
Most
microphone.
of like 90% of the Patreon supporters I've talked to
Oh,
are audio only. But no,
Wow.
legitimately, we do have more audio subscribers, I think, than YouTube
That-
subscribers.
that
Anyhow,
is
point is,
amazing. Okay.
my insurance went up $32 a year.
Because
I assume I'm
reasons.
further north and there's slightly more ice and winter shit. And they're like, hey, fuck you, just a little bit.
That-
And I should check because I did get a rebate from the coronavirus through my insurance. And I think it was for like $30-something. So I'm curious. I'm curious if they're like, maybe they're just like, fuck them. Let's take it back.
that sounds like what an insurance company would do.
This guy got a job.
All they care about is using math to take your money.
So I don't want to list specifics because I don't want to, brag about our intensely high audience numbers.
Multiply by 10.
But
Multiply by 10.
we do have more people subbed to us than probable audience members on our audio podcast.
Really? Is that
That's
measuring all
probably
platforms?
because we look better than we sound.
I mean, that's
We're so good looking. Oh my gosh.
Hey, join Patreon and help us buy microphones.
Uh,
Jesus Christ. We all agree we need those. Anyhow, all right. Eric, I'm going to push it to you because
jeez. Is it
I
my
only
turn
have
to
one other
share the
idea,
list?
and that idea is real bad and convoluted. Oh, but I do have Redneck t-shirt ideas. So I'm going to list one, and then I'm going to ask you to all bring in yours next
I
time.
have to write these down so that I can make them real t-shirts that you can order at our store at wherever the heck it is. Spreadshirt.com/thunktank, maybe? Who knows?
Yeah, I believe it's that one. I think
do
it's that one.
Redbubble. We gotta
I
go Redbubble
would,
instead.
but they don't like me just doing crap on my phone for no reason.
Oh, that's
apparently.
right. That's right.
Yeah. We like our shirt supplier because we could shit post more easily.
It's got the bar has to be very low.
Has to
Of
be
effort.
like the effort bar. If the effort bar isn't really low, I don't have time for that shit.
No, me neither.
So my redneck shirt idea, that I feel like find at Walmart is it's not my problem, just my fault. That's a pretty good one.
That's upsetting. Yes.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Put that over like some redneck shit, and it's gonna be a great
just
shirt.
slap it on top of a Confederate flag. And,
No, please don't put any
it's good.
Confederate
No.
flags in our store, even
No.
ironically, please.
No, no,
God damn it.
no. Like a picture of a rusted out truck and a dog and some
Ooh.
guns.
Yeah.
Maybe the dog's in another truck speeding away with his ex-girlfriend, and he's sad about that.
I think truck and dog is the maximum effort I'm putting in here.
Truck and dog. All right. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Maybe an American flag.
Yeah, just do it on top of an American flag.
American
People eat
flag
that
is a
shit
great
up.
idea.
Yeah, American flag is fine, even though
Ugh.
America has a history of some bad shit. But
Everywhere it does.
trying.
Everywhere it does.
We're trying.
Germany's
Maybe
not
we'll get
looking
better.
so great either. Eric!
Yay, ideas. Okay, I was looking at it and I forgot it. What do we got? One of my ideas here is an idiot sink. It's like a heat sink for idiots, and that's on my list. Followed up with Florida ?
So hold on. All right. Idiot sink. I feel like that's like a soundproof room.
No, I want to attract all the stupid people to a concentrated location.
Yeah. Florida ? Yeah, I get it.
Florida. Yeah.
All right.
Partly because that panhandle bit there is really easy to build a wall across because it's pretty narrow. We'll keep them all in.
We can get them to pay for it.
Yeah, we can get them to pay for it.
Because they're
They
not.
idiots, they
actually
won't
probably
know.
could. That's the worst part.
Yeah. My biggest concern here is that Florida's not big enough for all of the idiots.
There's a lot of empty space in Florida.
Okay.
A lot of crocodiles, which make more space.
Yeah, they definitely.
Every
free up some extra
crocodile is
space.
worth like 50 people per year.
Yeah, I mean, idiots do like to play with crocodiles.
They do.
If only we could get QAnon to convince them that they all need to go to Florida. I mean, that's why.
Well, where we go one, we go all, right? That's their motto.
Is
Isn't
it?
Wait,
Is it?
what?
That's
Send
great.
one to Florida.
Wait, we go one, we go all.
Isn't that their motto? Am I thinking of somebody else?
It might be. I think I have that sounds vaguely familiar. I don't know what it
Alright,
means.
alright.
Terrible motto.
I don't
but
know
they're
what
all
it
going to
means.
Florida.
Oh my
I
god.
feel like we should also be like, Florida is Jesus's promised land.
Oh yeah, land of
I
milk
just
and honey.
round that one out because anyone that's just like, oh, apparently Florida is Jesus's promised land and goes there clearly doesn't do enough research to be, like fucking
Yeah.
super useful in our new, slightly better society.
It is a slogan of theirs.
Yeah.
It does,
Yeah.
What does it
We can send-
mean?
Where
it doesn't
we go
mean
one.
anything. It's
Hold
dumb.
on. Yeah, hold on. No, it makes me. Where we go one, we go all. They have a gambling addiction and they can't stop going all in because that's the only way that grammatically even comes close.
I think they were going for like a one for all and all for one kind of vibe.
Yeah, but then they
with
fucked up the grammar so bad that like it's just not even. It's not even words almost.
Well, they were also pretty pro-Trump, and I think he's the one that's going, and they're all like, where we go one, we go all.
Yeah, it's what they hashtag.
Maybe?
It's they hashtag their social media posts with WWG1WGA.
Jesus, that's a
God,
little too
one-
many W's.
That's so hard. Also, that's what this podcast is going to be hashtagged.
I know it's not. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna tweet that shit fucking
Yeah,
out
no.
instantly. Are you kidding me?
QAnoners, go to Florida. One of you's there. Y'all gotta go. That's your
So-
motto.
So
Don't
how
be a
long do you think
pussy.
it'll take him to figure out the hidden message in all our episodes?
Oh, I don't know. It's pretty well hidden, but don't
It is.
talk anymore about that.
Right.
Okay,
No.
We don't want to give it away.
can I
We're not done
sidetrack?
yet,
Can I sidetrack our podcast here
Our
for?
continuous sidetrack.
Yeah. With another thing, with something mildly serious, actually.
Uh-oh.
So I
Oh
was-
no,
I-
not.
I don't think we're capable of tackling serious
I
topics.
know- I know
on this
that.
podcast,
I
but
know
let's
that.
try anyway.
But yeah,
Just
so
because we can't doesn't mean we shouldn't.
Christ.
That's a t-shirt.
Hang on, I'm writing that down.
So, I have been like my presence on the internet as a game developer has been very neutral in almost every category. Like neutral. Like I would never say half the stuff that I've said on this stupid podcast thing that we've talked about.
Are we ruining your career?
I mean, I don't know. That's kind of the question I'm kind of bringing up. I'm like, maybe you guys start we talk about all these things and stuff like that, and I'm just like, should I be saying half this stuff? I mean, I'm almost nobody right now, but I've been in the public eye before a little bit. I've had minor celebrity status here and there.
So no.
Oh, and your sister, she's
Minor
becoming
celebrity status.
minor celebrity status. So, am I making a massive mistake by hanging
Here's
out
the
with you
thing.
guys?
Do you want shitty supporters? Do
I
you
mean-
want fans who are also assholes?
I mean, yes,
Why?
because they have money,
Money is
sometimes.
delicious.
No, like-
Money tastes so
like,
good.
That's not
Having
true.
a shitty fan base
No, I know, I agree.
limits your potential,
I agree.
right? Because
But-
if you have a shitty fan base and you do something that's let's say you have some shitty right wingers in your fan base, and you
Mhm.
do some lefty liberal shit, like you have one female character in your video game or something, they're all going to attack you. All these right wingers are going to pile right on. I know all your video game characters are non-gendered because they're not real people.
Not all of them.
No, wait, no.
that's-
We have male and
Yeah,
female
whatever,
characters in Legend of Dungeon.
that's some liberal agenda shit in Legend of Dungeon. You just change your gender.
Yeah, you
in
can just go
women
into the
in
bathroom and come out a
dungeon
different
doors.
bathroom door
Yeah,
as a different
that's
gender.
some hidden liberal agenda shit.
Super
You already
hidden
don't
liberal
have
agenda.
any right wing fans,
Um,
so just go with it.
maybe.
Yeah, I
The only
would
people who are
suggest-
really gonna piss off are right wingers and billionaires, and fuck billionaires, except
would-
the ones that give us money.
I would suggest that the only people who effectively can cancel people are the liberals.
You say
Have
that.
you noticed that?
I
you
mean-
say that.
Because whenever I've seen like right wing people try to cancel stuff, it's one, badly executed, and two, makes me just be like, they're assholes.
Well,
I know. You might be making a huge messy out of your life. Would you like to change your name on the credits
Nah.
no.
and
So-
just wear a different hat, maybe like a baseball cap? No
Yeah.
one will recognize you.
No one would recognize me. So the thing I was thinking was like what brought this up is our Twitter feed.
Should I not be
it gets-
twittering at midnight?
You totally should. Like, so as far as like Thug Tanked is concerned, that's hilarious stuff, and it should totally. You can say anything, and it can. I mean, our brand is like dumb nonsense.
Our brand is fucking over our brand.
Yeah,
That's what our brand
mean,
is.
it's. I was just kind of suddenly like going like, oh man, I have never been this like vocally a part of something like obnoxious before.
We're not obnoxious. We're
Yeah,
just
no,
You're obnoxious. You're
I've
obnoxious.
written some of those tweets.
Some of those tweets at Elon Musk and
I mean, let's be serious here. Nobody gives a shit what you tweet at Elon Musk.
right.
Like, who cares? Well,
But-
it's not like you're harassing a real person. Elon Musk is a robot, and nobody cares what he thinks or feels.
Yeah, I guess
That's why
what it is.
if we get $10 million on Patreon, we will skin Elon Musk to show he's a robot. This is exactly what you're talking about, right?
So okay. Here's the thing. When we started, and I was like, "Yeah, I put my name on the credits," and like you guys were like, "Don't put my last name on the credits." I was like, "Well, why?" Because I have been publicly on the internet for a very long time, and it's not a big deal to me because I'm very careful about how I present myself. And here we are.
You think?
Well,
You think
tough
this
shit.
isn't
We're
a-
communists now, bitches. Woo!
I just am a little offended that you think that this isn't a carefully crafted persona.
Yeah, no. We're not real people. This is not real words. Nothing we say should be construed to represent the opinions of any individual, living or dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I agree with that.
It's satire. Please don't hate me.
These are characters. This is comedy. If you don't think it's funny, you don't get it, and you're a terrible person.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
To be fair, also, I will say you for the most part are pretty quiet when we go full bore politics.
Oh yeah.
Like I feel like you get pretty quiet there. So
Yep.
I feel like maybe you can always just blame us because
It might
it
just be
pretty
our
much
fault.
is us.
It is
It's fine.
I have contributed in various spaces where I was like, well, did I just go too far? I think I did.
No, you did not.
It was funny,
there's no
though.
such thing. Yeah. If it's funny, it's excusable.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
Yeah, it's
nothing too far if
satire.
it's funny.
Okay.
They
It's
can't
satire.
fuck them if they can't take a joke. That's the ultimate axiom by which all comedians should live by.
Hmm.
It's not, and I'm being sarcastic. Just
Yeah.
so it's clear.
This is that mentality is just a severe departure from everything I've ever done online.
Well, just keep it all separate. You know, your
Yeah.
other identities aren't your real identity either. And
I mean-
it's just fine.
They really are. Okay. That was that. Thank you for that aside.
Yeah.
I appreciate that very much.
Take your name off the goddamn credits.
Yeah.
Just
Uh,
Alvin. Put Alvin on there. You're
Hmm.
Alvin from now on. We'll
Yeah.
edit it back and just cut the C off the front.
Yeah, well, I was
Whatever
promoting
we
our
say.
thing in various spots, and then I
Yeah,
was
I
like, we
was
started
like,
this
man, I
politics
wouldn't
stuff,
Do
and I was like,
that.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, don't do that. Don't cross the streams. All right, Calvin.
yeah.
This stream is very strong and contaminates all the other rivers.
I had about 5 minutes after I woke up to think about a thing for this, and I only got to a bad idea that doesn't work and is impossible. Do you want to hear it anyway?
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
This is my
Yeah.
sleep-addled brain was thinking, can you get those Japanese bees that vibrate to cook hornets, to cook chickens? I
No, the temperature's too low, I think.
think you're probably right.
So those,
But they do get
bees will
really
vibrate
hot.
to like 100 and something degrees.
Uh-huh.
Chicken's got to be like 145 to be
165.
safe. 165. Yeah. Don't listen to us. We're not lawyers. One of us is a chef. I'm not a chef. Fuck you.
So
The bees are too cold.
The bees are too
vibrating
cold.
hot
Bees don't
bees
get
are
hot
too
enough.
cold. But here's what I
Damn.
think we could do.
Mhm.
Could just like, I don't know, use the bees to harvest energy, and then use that energy, as electricity to cook the chicken.
Or just straight up use the energy. Just set the beehive on fire, use it to cook the chicken. Easy peasy.
That's a good point. Did you know if you just burned the rainforest down, we'd have a lot more land to put like trees and shit on?
what?
Wait, we need more trees, right?
Okay. We
This
need more
global
trees.
warming's bad.
There might be a
Global
So you
warming
burn the
is bad.
rainforest down. So
There's
you
a
got the land, so you plant
slight-
trees on.
I mean, there's a tiny, teeny problem with that. Just a smidge.
You're right.
What type of trees do you plant?
No,
I know. It's
they're-
hard. I've been thinking about it all week.
We'll just let that go.
Okay.
So, bees to cook things.
Yeah.
Like,
I
can we
mean,
use bees to generate valuable labor? And the answer is we use them
Honey.
to make honey. So why not other things?
This podcast not sponsored by honey. Honey.
No.
Some sort of ad tracking spam bullshit. I don't really get it.
Don't.
Honey, give us money and we will stop besmirching your name.
Mm-hmm. So,
So,
is there anything? And is there anything
Can
we can cook with
insects
bees?
generate useful labor other than harvesting honey?
Yeah.
All right, so you put a bunch of ants on a treadmill, right? Like they've got to go up and down this treadmill
Why?
to get to their nest. They're transporting stuff. You know how ants walk around,
Sure, ants just walk around.
right? And we use their weight to very slowly move the treadmills back, and they can still get up there. It just takes them a little longer. And that slow movement we use to generate power.
I think we'd be
Very
better off
small
with the
amounts of
bees.
power.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
that's fair. I mean, that is fair.
What about methane? Do insects generate methane as a
Oh,
byproduct
totally.
of metabolism?
I think so.
That's
Don't
a
they?
good question.
Like, we can burn methane for power. Can we make a power plant based on insect methane? Is that possible?
It's a
I
matter
don't
of
think
efficiency
they have-
of like because they need input.
Well, I mean, the
Right.
bees go
Process.
out, get honey, come home,
Fart.
deposit honey. Hive generates methane. Methane generates fire. Fire generates electricity somehow. I don't know how all that works.
Mm-hmm. That's a
Yeah.
real plan.
I wonder if they're more efficient generators than something like a large mammal, because they obviously output they're a large source of methane in the environment, which is very bad.
Mm-hmm.
But
No.
but maybe as far as like building something smaller, self-contained that can create power, if there was a way to input their food source in an easy manner, that it might, because they're smaller, maybe they could be more efficient in the conversion.
Well, the bees go out and get their own food. That's the key to the efficiency there. right? You don't need to feed them. And they like reproduce sustainably. And you get honey, which is great.
Yeah, no, this is a real idea. I kind of upsetting, but
Can we
save the
use...
bees by using them to generate power.
Can we make a bee-powered methane electric generator? How much methane do bees release?
Not much.
I'm not getting a whole lot of information on that.
No
Bee
one's done
farts.
any research on this topic? How
Bee
could this
farts are
be?
tiny. Bee farts are tiny. That's the name of my
We
doctoral
would need
thesis.
several large beehives.
Huh.
So let me pitch you on this. We put treadmills all around beehives, and we generate power off of the bears trying to get to the honey.
What were we thinking before? That is clearly the superior concept. Bears.
To be fair, bears are big, they're heavy, they're strong. Bears are strong, everyone knows.
Mhm.
Power equals strength, and electricity equals power. So we're pretty much good.
Just have to transmute the bears into pure electricity, and we're fine.
That to be fair, actually, yes. Like, you take mass of a bear and you just go like, bam! All of you is now electricity. You're pretty much set for a long time.
Probably,
That's
but it's the
some good
bam
power.
part we gotta where it transforms from power to bear and back.
So
Either way,
he's a bear trapped in a power plant, and one day they decide to do a horrible experiment on him, and he gets transported back to Nazi Germany and
this is a
becomes
movie
super
pitch. I love
intelligent.
it. Okay,
So this super intelligent bear, who's
super intelligent
obviously-
Nazi fighting bear.
Dr. Science Bear,
Yes.
right.
Dr.
Yeah,
Science
he's a
Bear. Awesome.
Grizzly Science. We call it Grizzly Science. No,
Grizzly Science sounds like a real name
Grizzly
for a
Science
movie.
does sound like a good name for a movie.
Yeah, it's a horror movie.
Oh fuck yeah!
Set.
Oh fuck yeah! It's from the perspective of the bear until like 3 minutes after he goes back in time. They establish where he is, and then he becomes intelligent, and then it moves on to like being like watching the Nazis as this bear slowly tears apart their unit in the dark woods of France.
Can the bear also be a Russian cosmonaut?
Yeah, that sounds like a
That's
Russian
brilliant.
experiment.
Yeah, I love it.
Okay.
That's definitely
Yeah.
a Russian experiment. They probably
Yeah.
actually did that in real life.
Yeah.
But
But he goes back to Nazi Germany.
Maybe
I think he's
his capsule
transported
crash lands.
I think he's transported there because he went back in time.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's
And
not
where he
necessary.
was in Russia is at the exact location as like 1939 France. I want him to be in German occupied France.
Okay.
Because I think that's the best
Understand.
location for a bear
to
horror
murder
movie.
Nazis.
Absolutely.
I wasn't paying attention when this started. I was looking up stuff about bees.
Lame.
So it kind of came in at the end here, but I really like wherever you guys have just started talking
It's
about.
gonna be a great movie. Watch this on Netflix next fall.
Yeah.
Grizzly
I
Science.
feel like he kills a bunch of Nazis and then falls in love with like a French lady. And live happily ever after.
Yeah, sounds great.
Yeah. Oh,
Totally sold.
but the
watching
bear,
it.
like, not only does he kind of like sometimes maul people and stuff like that, but he like builds stuff MacGyver style to save the day.
Oh God, yeah. It's like the first. It's like True Blood. You know, where they're in the woods.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Wait.
Not True Blood. First Blood. Rambo.
Oh, okay.
Rambo, First Blood. The first.
Rambo, First Blood. Gotcha.
Like
gotcha.
True Blood, isn't that like a
True Blood's the vampire.
vampire TV show? Yeah. Okay.
First Blood with Rambo, and he makes like punji sticks and like other horrible war crimes. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It's like a cross between Rambo, MacGyver, and Saw.
Yeah,
The victims
exactly.
are all Nazis, so we
Exactly
don't feel bad
that.
when they're horribly murdered.
Oh, this is the best.
Oh my God. Here's a question.
Yeah.
Intelligent bear,
Mm-hmm.
back in time.
Mm-hmm.
Bear doesn't know any languages except maybe Russian, right?
Okay.
How about the bear is the only thing that speaks, we're going to say English or whatever the native language is, and the rest are all gobbledygook with subtitles. Until as he slowly starts learning French and the subtitles start turning into words.
That seems like so. I'm liking that for a plot
A
program
better
of a video
movie?
game based on the movie.
Oh, yep. That's
Like
a
you're the
good-
bear and you start to learn languages, which would be super cool. I would play the hell out of this video game just to maul Nazis as a bear.
Yeah,
I
to
just
be
want to be
fair,
a bear mauling Nazis. It's a simpler and gentler time.
God, that's a really good game pitch. Like, you know that game that just came out that was like the creepy monster that like goes through the ductwork and kills people?
One of the
It-
alien games?
Are you talking about Among Us, or are you talking about the one with where you're slime? Yeah,
where you're like a slime and you're like an hideous unseen
uh,
monster. It's kind of neat. It's a side scroller.
Yeah,
I
it's
played the
very
free
cool.
demo. It's neat, like whatever.
Does it start with a C?
That's a thing. Make that cartoony with a bear, fucking versus Nazis. You're set.
Let's see. I like the idea of the television show. I want to see the bear make things.
Every episode, he has to devise a clever trap to catch a wily Nazi.
I feel like he's gonna make like artificial robotic thumbs that strap on.
Dr. Science Bear definitely needs robotic thumbs.
Yeah, it's like the first thing he makes, first episode.
I feel like that's thing one. They're like out of sticks initially, sticks and
like,
bark, you know.
Yeah, he's pulling things with his mouth and tearing metal and stuff. And then he
has thumbs and can use tools.
Yeah, and then he has the thumbs, and he's like, "Now we can get to work."
Which is, of course, the only part of the movie that's actually not subtitled.
I like this. Netflix, contact us on Twitter at TankThunked.
Oh yeah, I forget that our
Tank
Twitter's backwards. Yeah, that makes
sense. Yeah, at TankThunk. We should link that somewhere.
So just to move off of the theme there into the True Blood theme, I have my last idea, which is so like blood drives, right? With the blood vans and the stuff on Halloween. On Halloween, right? Dress them up as sexy vampires, right?
Okay.
And then you lure drunk people who are out partying for Halloween into your blood vans to donate blood.
So generally, I don't think they'll accept blood donations if you're drunk.
No, because there's alcohol levels
they don't want
in the
patients
blood.
to have any fun.
No,
we all know it.
No, that's not why.
So,
no.
I feel like you can get rid of the blood. It's fine. You can take so much more of their blood.
You can't. That's the opposite, actually. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think if they're drunk, they really need that blood.
Yeah.
But they didn't lose the blood by magically drinking liquid. There's still the same amount of blood there was before.
Have you heard of blood alcohol levels?
I have, but you see, the trick is you're taking the blood out with the alcohol.
That's the problem. They're in. That's one of the biggest things. Too.
So they've got plenty of blood, and it's fine.
You can't.
For the amount of alcohol that's in the blood.
You can't give somebody a alcohol-infused transfusion, although that's a great idea. It is a blood transfusion that gets you drunk.
You've never been this
aside from
drunk
all
before.
the medical reasons we shouldn't do that, it's a great idea.
It's a great. Kids will love it. They do stupider stuff than that.
They really do. That's a good point, man. What's the new way to get drunk?
You get people very drunk. You get their blood drawn, and then you give them a blood transfusion.
We're
shoot the alcohol straight into their veins.
Can you?
I don't think it's safe.
Vape alcohol?
Can
you vape alcohol?
Yeah, totally.
Yes, it's really bad.
It's extremely dangerous.
Like, do not do that.
Dangerous or bad for you? Which one's which? Which one?
Extremely dangerous because of how ridiculously bad for you it is.
Really bad idea. But just straight shooting the alcohol into your veins is probably way safer.
It's almost certainly not. There's a lot of water in there and sugars and flavorings. Probably.
I'm not saying shoot like stuff you get at a liquor store into your veins. Alcohol, just 100% pure in the veins. You know, do the body weight calculation so you know how much blood you have to dilute. You know.
5 molar alcohol.
The things I have put into Google because of this podcast. Can you inject alcohol? It comes right up.
Yeah, I feel like I heard somewhere that women in labor who in maternity wards were like injected with alcohol to help alleviate labor pains. I don't know if that's true. I heard it somewhere.
It is on alcohol.org for dealing with alcoholism. Some people have done it. You can directly control your alcohol blood level.
Yeah, see?
What
Super
the
advanced science way to get drunk.
So when you say vaping alcohol is really bad for you, is that because of how much alcohol gets into your bloodstream at once?
Yeah, and it's
Probably
very
a
difficult
combination of that and liquid in your lungs is bad.
in general.
So I have a question. Could you make like a single hit kind of device that you just go "Whoa," and it's like 3 shots and now you're very drunk very quickly, but like that isn't dangerous? Is this a marketable, makeable item?
No, it's
Easier
very
to just drink it.
it's
Safer.
extremely difficult to get the right amount that way. It's extremely difficult because you could accidentally OD very fast.
Especially because like differences in size and body mass and whatever vary from person to person. You can't just make one dose that's right for everybody, which is why you should inject the scientifically correct volume of alcohol into your veins in order to get drunk like the cool kids do.
As we said before, this is a podcast by people who don't know anything. They're
I don't
talking about
exist. I'm
things
not
they
a real
don't
person.
know,
All
and
opinions
it's for
expressed.
jokes.
Man, there are a lot of
It's for
dumb
jokes.
ways to get drunk, though. Holy crap.
Oh, well, let's go down the list.
Alcoholic gummy bears.
Oh, yeah,
What?
all right. That seems too small volumetrically to be effective. Like, you're going to eat 2 bags
That
of
sounds
gummy
like something
bears.
somebody on the internet made up.
Alcoholic gummy bears, Jello shots, popsicles.
Okay, all right. They're just naming different
But
shapes.
Jello shots are real and dangerous, too.
They're safer because they move through the digestive system, like you should input things into your body.
I mean, how does drinking alcohol not move through your digestive system?
Oh, by the inhaling one. You know? There's a bunch of ways that...
injecting it.
Yeah, injecting, inhaling,
And
putting it through your eyeballs.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, man. I want to let you know, if you're that metal, like, you can do whatever you want.
People pour high-proof alcohol, usually vodka, directly into the eyeball.
No.
Yep.
Oh, that's awful.
Oh, they're saying, like, it actually is not that great for many reasons, obviously, but one of them being that it doesn't absorb very much.
So it's not very effective, and it sucks for many other reasons. Gotcha. Odd.
Enemas, yep.
Oh.
Some people snort liquid alcohol.
No.
Yep.
I mean,
no.
That's
what the powdered alcohol is for.
Is there powdered alcohol?
There's powdered alcohol?
Did we have this conversation at one
America,
point?
I think. Yeah,
I feel like we have.
Inhaling under the tongue.
So powdered alcohol. Let's do a little research here, because they also make powdered caffeine.
Wait, auto brewery syndrome? Auto brewery syndrome?
Once or twice.
No, it's terrifying. It's really bad. So you eat bread, and your body's like, "Fuck you, you're drunk," and then you're drunk the rest of the day because you had a sandwich.
That's fucked up, yo.
Yeah. Biology is terrifying.
It's like that Star Trek episode where the sun made them all drunk. But in your stomach.
So let me pitch you on this, right? We get powdered alcohol and we get caffeine powder and we put them in pills and we call them crazy pills. And then we sell those pills at liquor stores as crazy pills.
I'm loving the branding.
I
think there's a liability issue, but I think
why?
we'll get around that.
You just say on the thing, take no more than one.
Just put on the thing, not for human consumption.
God.
I mean, we might as well just sell rocks and call them crazy pills and put not for human consumption on the side.
Yeah, but those ones will get you tremendously fucked.
Our way, at least, is more fun, where you powdered alcohol and caffeine in the pills.
Can I buy powdered alcohol?
Is there any substance that is extremely addictive, but it has like almost no other properties? Sugar has some other properties to it.
Just addictive.
Just
No, so
addiction.
here's the thing about most addiction, and I'm not an addiction expert, but most addiction is mental. Like there's a physical
not.
aspect and there's a mental aspect, and the mental aspect's really important
I mean,
to have some sort of positive thing come out of it. You know what I mean?
I don't think so. Like some stuff is compulsory without like I mean obviously it is affecting the mind because it's affecting your motivators to create that addiction.
Right. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, yeah.
I guess what you're saying is probably not since it's already got to screw with your brain in
Right.
some form or
Like it's
fashion. It's,
yeah, in order to mess with your motivate, if it didn't mess with your motivators, you'd never do it a second time because you'd never think to, because it had no effect other than now I feel like I want something, but I don't know what it is because I have no like markers for what it did. You know what I mean?
well, there's definitely you could create fake addictions by building up Pavlovian responses.
Oh,
That's
now
an
that's
idea.
kind of cool.
Interesting.
Okay, so
Social
here's what it is.
scientists, get on it.
Here's what it is. Ready? Ready? We
There's no
gotta
way
set
to
up an
ethically do that
experiment
research.
where we're gonna catfish people, right?
Okay.
And their fake crush is gonna text them every time they do a certain thing, and we'll get them right. Yeah. And we'll get them addicted to doing that thing because of that Pavlovian response. I think that would totally work.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's a really good idea. I mean, it's terrible, but it's like that might actually work. Like the catfishing without doing the normal catfish stuff, but instead for some sort of scientific thing. This is highly,
Oh no.
Super immoral.
Yeah.
Probably illegal.
God.
No way to ethically do this research.
Unethical.
So
that's
anyone
that's
that it's legal to do this, please do it and report back to us how it went, because we're really curious.
Oh man. Now it makes me want to start like a YouTube channel where I do, not necessarily like
Unethical
really
experiments.
bad but unethical experiments. You know, like not really like there's nobody's gonna die. No babies are gonna be eaten, but you know somebody might have their heart broken, and that's that.
So
and become addicted to some random mundane non-addictive activity.
Yeah,
it's pretty harmful. I feel like that's really harmful.
Is it? Here's a question.
It's gotta
right?
be.
Here's a question. If you tell someone, right, let's say I go on Craigslist and I'm like, hey, I want a guy, I'm going to pay you $100, $200 a day. I don't know how much money is, but like job money type money.
Job money, sure.
To live in this house and text this person, and we're going to monitor you because we believe we can build a Pavlovian response based upon the person you're texting and your actions you take to make you compulsively do actions. And they say yes. I feel like it's not immoral. They,
I feel like telling them what the intent of the experiment in advance is might skew the results.
You tell them all that that's what the result is, and then you have people that none of the actions are actually connected. It's just randomized, so that now they can't assign it, and you can see the difference.
I think I like that, and I think that's a good way to go about it. In fact, like most things that are addictive still work, even when the person knows that they're addictive. So, it's much like a placebo when they work even if you let them know that it's a placebo. That might be really interesting experiment to run.
It would be great. I hope somebody does it and tells us how it goes.
Yeah.
Also, I hope nobody's harmed in that experiment because it sounds really bad.
I turn off the light switches. I turn them off and on and off and on, and I feel like someone's gonna like me.
Yeah.
It's so terrible. It really is terrible. Oh man.
Maybe we could encourage like an addiction to some sort of positive behavior.
Oh, that's what we do, right? That's what we do. We think up ideas for solving major problems via terrible means. So yeah, something's here.
Yeah, no, we're pretty much there's so many different like secret organizations with that exact goal that were considered wrong and bad by heroes and pitted as the villains.
Wait, are we the baddies?
Yeah, we're the good baddies.
abso-fucking-lutely.
We're the good baddies. It's okay.
We're the
Oh
good
yeah, sure.
baddies.
The good baddies.
Wait, where's my skull hats then?
I'll ship
No,
those out
Guys,
to
I
you.
want a
We
hat
got
with a skull on.
We're under the flag of the rat's anus. That's our sign.
What is that a reference to?
But that's to the same skit you're referencing.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I haven't watched that in like forever.
Yeah,
But it
no,
gets referenced
sorry.
on the internet all the time.
Yep, it's a fucking solid one. So alcohol is a real thing. It's the powdered alcohol, and I believe it comes in flavors that you just add to water and make cocktails, which is a little bit weird to me, but I guess is the only way astronauts can really get drunk. But I'm gonna say I think Crazy Pills is a good idea. That
You can drink
Commercially
alcohol.
viable.
You can drink alcohol in the space station. You do know that, right?
yeah, but I'm not sending up heavy fucking alcohol.
They totally do bring up bottles of booze with them,
What?
especially the
Probably in
cosmonauts.
really small quantities. That you could save a lot of weight by
Yeah.
powdering it and adding it to the pre-existing water supply that you're already bringing up.
Oh, well, I mean, I totally agree with that. But like, you want tasty alcohol. Bring up a.
I mean, if you're in space, can you even taste anything?
No,
Yes.
tastes don't exist. Just mix it with Tang and get
In
over it.
space, no one can taste you scream, right?
I guess no one can taste ice
I
cream.
feel like that's our astronaut ice cream company. Slogan.
Space.
In space, no one can hear you scream.
Space.
No one can taste you scream.
No one can taste ice cream.
In space, no one can taste ice cream. I'm making the shirt.
All right. Yep. Do it. I will say that Flat Earth Oasis was. God, I need to buy some of our merch. Our merch is really good. It's kind of upsetting.
It's like
Does it still have our hands on goddamn everything?
totally terrible, like quality, but very funny things on it. Like,
Yeah.
I'm more interested in looking at it. I want other people to wear it more than I wear it myself.
If you own some of our merch, post a picture to our Twitter
Yeah.
or something. I don't know how that works. At us.
At us with your picture, and we will send you something fun. Probably, maybe you'll enter the drawing for something fun.
Look, if you're a fan of this and you should interact with us in some way, we're desperate for your attention.
Out of curiosity, are any of us reading the comments on the live stream right now?
Yeah, are there
I
comments?
know, I'm
Nobody's
sure it's
reading
fucking
their
not.
comments.
I don't read that shit.
Yeah,
We have
no,
actual
we actually
fans.
do. We do have people that talking on our live stream.
Fuck. I'm reading it.
Hi,
I'm
guys.
reading it.
Sorry.
Hello.
We
Sorry for saying you
apologize.
didn't exist.
You know, really, like some of the biggest factors to becoming like a thing on the internet is consistency. What's like one of the biggest factors
And that's
in
why we're here every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And then our podcast is up on Apple Podcasts or whatever your podcasting preference medium is the next day.
Yeah,
Every time, no matter what. And
consistency.
go to our Patreon if you want to hear next week's episode 2 weeks from now.
Wait, what? I haven't been posting our episodes to Patreon. Should I have been doing that?
So the idea
No.
for Patreon is you get future access to past podcasts.
Look, as soon as we get some Patreon backers, it'll be worth
How
it to
does
update the
time work?
Patreon.
So I was thinking, I don't know what I really shouldn't say this live. I was thinking of becoming like 7 or 10 or 15 Patreon backers for like $1 because I was like, I'll get most of that money back.
We could boost our Patreon subscriber count by subscribing to ourselves. Brilliant.
I'm like, I'm only going to lose like, I don't know what their percentage is. I assume it's like 8 or 10% or something.
I assume it's higher because I
That
didn't read
makes
the
sense.
user subscriber agreement.
Do you know what it is, Calvin?
I don't.
No, somebody Google that shit for us.
Yeah.
And if
Someone,
whoever's in our chat,
whoever's
Google that for
fucking
us. Let
listening,
us know.
shoot us that.
Right,
Be
this is the
fucking
viewer
useful.
interaction.
Look, they're
That's,
watching our show. They're not the kind of people that does. I mean, if we're not doing it, they're not.
I expect our fans to put out more effort than we do. That is, it's reasonable. But
So I think that's we're pretty close to the end here.
are we?
We
I
are.
don't think so.
We are. We have been live for
Nah.
55 minutes.
That's crazy.
Wow, I've been alive for a lot longer than that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Patreon only takes 5%.
Oh fuck yeah! I'm gonna start giving me money.
I should make our Patreon subscriber count public then, I guess, instead of keeping it private and
No.
pretending we have thousands.
Keep it private for now. We need to make a Discord that we can all shitpost to.
Mm.
That we can
Wait.
add the Patreon subscribers of over $5 and have some sort of weird tier system, and we
Yeah.
interact with our fans. I don't know.
Maybe I'll figure out how that works this week.
I feel like we should just focus on updating what we already have. I'll start tweeting more. So what did you guys learn? Oh, we need a title. First, we need a title.
First, we do need a title. That's true. That's very true.
What's been big in the news? What's been big in the news? Eric, do you have hashtag research?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't do hashtag research this time. I just came up with some potential titles.
Oh, did you know you can use the hashtag breaking for breaking news just with Twitter, and apparently reporters read that shit.
I've seen a lot of my friends using that for no reason.
Wow.
Maybe
It's
I should
like
go
a
become a
thing.
news reporter for Twitter for free.
It
Or just
basically,
try to get them to write about us.
basically, that's just not gonna work.
Oh,
what?
the only idea in my ideas list is Donald Trump gay? The answer might surprise you.
Oh,
But
man,
I feel like
a
that's not
hard
an
one.
okay thing
I feel
to
like-
do.
I
That's
feel like it is, but I feel like we just had the conversation with Calvin about it. And I feel like it's too soon. Like, we
Too
gotta
soon.
sneak that one in like a month or two.
Big things are recently the flu vaccine is a big deal, or not flu, the
COVID.
freaking COVID-19 vaccine that might happen.
What is trending on Twitter?
I feel like COVID vaccine 98% effective. Find out how. It's not that bad. And the answer is don't get sick.
How to not get COVID? Move to New Zealand?
Oh, actually, yeah, that's pretty effective. I lost 35 pounds eating only fried chicken. Find out how.
Beef fried chicken.
Beef fried chicken. There we are. It came full circle.
There aren't any good hashtags. Hashtag America is back. That's nothing
Did he-
good. Jordan Peterson is trending on Twitter? The hell is this?
Who's Jordan Peterson?
He's some right-wing jackass who got real popular on YouTube, published a book, had some kind of mental breakdown / drug addiction issue, went to Russia for illegal treatment or treatments that aren't legal in America, and apparently he's trending on Twitter now. I don't know
Weird.
why. Maybe he died. He also got coronavirus. He did that.
That
That's
may
the thing. I know things about him.
that might be.
I don't know why I know about him.
He's like a lot of people have debated him about things.
Oh, maybe that's why.
I
Should
believe
we
he's
try to debate him
actually.
on our Twitter?
He's actually, as far as like real actual being in a debate, he is very proficient at doing moderated debates. You know, like real,
Well,
like
that's nice.
he's very good at it. His
His name's
opinions,
Jordan Peterson.
his opinions. I think this is the guy. I could be wrong. I'm thinking of somebody else, but his opinions are garbage. But he's good at winning debates. If that's the guy that I'm thinking of, but you may not be. Don't ever listen to us about anything. Okay, so I lost.
All right. What did you guys learn?
I lost
What did you
100
guys learn?
pounds eating only beef fried chicken.
Yep, that sounds
Did you
good.
say
okay.
beef fried chicken?
B.
Beef fried chicken. Okay, sure.
What did you guys learn today? Can't be nothing every time. Life
It
is about
can.
learning.
Not live and don't learn. That might be our motto.
But it's good. We thunk, and now we've got to think about what we thunk. It's important.
Yeah, self-reflection is the mark of
Yes.
stuff.
It's like,
I
yes,
learned
continue.
It's harder to think of something profound on the spot than it is like in advance, and I should really come up with what I learned today like a week prior and write it down, and then be able to have something to say. That's what I learned. Next time I'm coming up with something I thought of yesterday.
I learned that the best idea I've had in weeks is the ad hoc movie pitch that I didn't plan in advance. So we've got that going for me.
Yeah.
It's a good pitch, though.
It's a
I
great
would
pitch.
watch Lightning Bear murder Nazis.
Yeah.
Oh no, like fucking solid, right?
Yeah.
Great idea.
We really need more like B grade horror movies.
Yeah, I think this should be
we just need better ones.
Yeah, exactly.
Amazing movie or show pitches, I think, should be a fairly reoccurring segment. I think I love it very much. I think that can be like when you. Oh, go ahead.
No. I'm just like, yeah. No.
Yeah. Okay. Like when you don't have an idea, if you just want to pitch a dumb show, go for it.
Oh fuck! I had a good idea for a show recently. You should roll those credits, but like, I'll think of it.
Yeah.
Well, write it down and bring it up next week.
Yeah. All right.
Fuck.
Until next week, everybody like, subscribe, do the podcast liking things too, and
just subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll appreciate it substantially.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We have so few fans. We love every last one of you individually.
Yep. Big shout out to the one guy watching. Really appreciate it.